What up, y'all? So, today on my Facebook page, I asked the question, why are people afraid to admit when they are hurting? And I received quite a variety of responses. Some people said that the last comment was because everybody doesn't care, like you, Ebony. And for the most part, people were saying that admitting that you're hurting is a sign of weakness. For the most part, I do agree that admitting when you're hurting is a sign of weakness, but also I believe that when you admit that you're hurting, it also makes you responsible for healing that pain. And not a lot of people are willing to do the actual inner work that it takes to to gain real healing. It's become so much easier for us to dress up the outside and to keep it moving as if though nothing is bothering us. Meanwhile, there's a 6-year-old little girl inside of us that is still hurting from the fact that her daddy left, or was never in her life, or there's a 13-year-old little boy in you that's still hurting because of something that your father said many, many years ago, and you're still carrying that around. And when it comes to people not caring, you're not making the decision to heal or to come face to face with that pain for somebody else. You're making that decision for you. You're making that decision for that little girl, that little boy inside of you that needs to heal, so that the grown person that you're looking at in the mirror every morning, every day, can grow, be, and become everything that God has created for you to be. So I say this all the time, that healing is a choice. It's not an easy choice, but it's definitely a choice. And I think it's time I would love to see us to become as people where we're choosing to heal instead of wearing masks and faking through the facade and just kind of going through the motions. Like, it's time to heal. There is so much more inside of you if you would just make that decision. So again, I think that it's just that people have a hard time admitting that they're hurting, because the moment that it comes out of your mouth that you're in pain or that something has bothered you a certain type of way, you then become responsible for healing that pain. And healing is just not a choice that a lot of us make. But I wish that we will start to heal, and it is my prayers that healing becomes more of the selection that we make, instead of faking it and going through the motions as if we're not bothered. It's okay not to be okay, but it is not okay to continue to go through life as if you're not hurting. If you're hurting, there are many, many avenues for you to heal. And there are people that will walk alongside you, but there's nobody that can do it for you. So let's heal today, y'all. All right? At least start. Start trying.